district created a team, and they wanted people from all levels, and so they had some from the district office, they had principals, they had support staff, and then I am a teacher that's involved on the team. There were lots of things that we had sort of started and we're starting to think about. Then there were other things that it was just kind of like, wow, this is the focus. This is exactly where we need to be right now. I know especially when looking at classroom management and behavior and academics and making those more culturally responsive, for us that just stood out to us as one of the things that we really needed to work on. Our school has 4 action teams, and so our action teams, the action team that I'm on is the homeschool action team, and so we kind of looked at what do we know about the students that are at our school and the population of students that are at our school, and what can we do to reach out to families more. And so and also just bring in the community, so not just families. So some of the things that my action team worked on we're bringing in mentors from the community that are representative of our students. And then we're planning a town hall meeting to kind of get the parents' input, see what they think, and actually Dr. Webb-Hassan will be leading that for us. And so we're very excited. You know, whatever you want to call it, an achievement gap or a receivement gap, we're not reaching all of our learners yet. And I think that family involvement is a huge piece of that, and it just having parent engagement and parent support is just something that will bring the parents in and help the students have a positive view of education and of themselves, and is something that will indirectly affect their learning. You know, looking at myself as a white woman and owning that and knowing this is how I'm seeing things, and how does that affect what I'm doing, how should it affect what I'm doing, and what can I do to make that a positive thing. I think that Create, combined with all the professional development that we're doing, has changed things in my classroom. You know, I look at book selection, I look at who's being represented in the books that I'm reading to my kids. I look at who, not only is it representative of the kids in my classroom, but what's going on in the books. You know, if there's African Americans in the books, I don't want it to just be books about conflict and triumph. I want there to be everyday books too, so that the kids just have something to relate to as well. I'm looking at understanding cultural differences with maybe behavior or discipline, and how I need to take that on, and how it might be different for me in the way that I was brought up, and how it's my job to figure that out and own that. And I feel like right now we're at a surface level and we're excited, and the staff at my school is excited, and there's lots of conversations happening, but there's lots of work left to be done.